Hello again, this is Raul, and I'm here to share with you another improvement I'm going to make to the Nissan. This is something way less technological, something much more conventional. However, is necessary because I've been experiencing so far that I believe that my fuel pump is not all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to install a new fuel pump, an aftermarket. This is fairly common modification for the Nissan 200. I'm going to install a Walbro fuel pump, Walbro 255. However, I'm not sure this is going to work all right with the stock fuel regulator, and I'm not even sure it's in proper condition. So just to be safe and to make sure that I'm not going to make things worse by installing one of these, I'm going to install as well an aftermarket fuel pressure regulator, so I can make sure that the fuel pressure is the one I'm looking for. So what I'm going to do first is to install the fuel pump. So in that exercise, I will already release the pressure of the fuel lines, so that will make our life easier when installing this baby here. So let's get started and let's see if that will fix the behavior of the car. So since we are going to handle stuff that is dependent on the electric system, and this car has a lot of electric stuff already, before starting we remove the negative plug. So there you go. Okay, so IKEA screwdriver. Okay, so we have the screws out and we have access to the thing that holds the fuel pump and the fuel measurement buoyance element. So before undoing that, we're going to remove these lines there, or at least loosen them up, and remove this part. Okay, so let's start undoing this. So those are loose already. So it looks like this is metric 8, I'm not sure. Let's see. There you go, metric 8. So let's see. They shouldn't be super tight. So there you go. Okay, so we have this loosened, and now we can get our hands much better in our fuel lines. So I'm going to try to free those using this. Yeah, it's out. One left to go. Whoa, that was hard. Let's get the screw again back here so we don't lose it. All right, so we have our lines loose, so we can remove the fuel pump holder. Okay, it's completely out. Oh, the holder itself looks pretty nice because it's brand new. It's super expensive. Actually, this is brand new from Nissan. I got it from the vendor 1 year ago, 1 year and a half, and it cost around 300 euros, something like that. Insanely expensive. All right, so let's take it to the bench and replace this pump. Okay, so So let's get started with this and let's see what has to be done with this pump. And let's get those. So first let's undo this one. I believe I should remove this clamp here. Yeah, sounds like it. Oh, this is our old, rusty, and close to the death fuel pump. I mean, look how it is outside. You can imagine that any inside can be living anything. It's amazing. This is the high performance version of this, and this is so big and so heavy. This is slightly lighter than this one, but much more powerful. I mean, I will be able to fit even a bit more petrol. And apparently, let's see, that is a retainer for the fuel filter. So apparently this goes here. That comes like that, and this is going to fit in there. And then, okay. I think I'm not rushing it. I think it's a good time as any to do that. So this, and apparently this is going to keep this guy in place, just like that. Not like that, but a bit more like so. Yeah, that won't go away for sure. So that was the purpose of that little piece. Good. So it goes just like that, and that will go here. We need to get this hose in there and there, but we need to cut out a bit because it's too large, it's too long. So first, let's feed the line here. Just like so. Okay, the fitting is not the most beautiful in the world. But I'm not sure what is going to be better to do. If leaving it like that, so I'm trying to bend it a bit, just a bit. It's time to wrench it and wire it. I guess this is going to be a number 7. Okay guys, I'm sure if you're watching from America, you are going to be, your ears are going to be screaming like I'm talking about metric measurements, and probably this is something that is imperial, something like that, but you know. So let's tighten this up. So we have our wire there, our negative, our positive. So it's time to solder it. Okay, so let's try to undo first the negative wire. It's coming out, it's coming out, it's coming out, and it's out. So we will take the chance and get this in just at the same moment. All right. Okay. And now this one. Positive one. Ah, that was much nicer. But this is going to be a bit more soldering, just to be safe, because it looks a bit weak. Nice. So let's see how is how the cable gets around here. So we pass our cable through this gap, and in theory should be. There we go. And it is. I believe this is it. I mean, yeah. So now it's time to install it back on the car, and then try to start it and see how it's affecting the mixture. Or maybe not. Maybe I should outright install the fuel pressure regulator. Anyway, I'm going to think about it and come back to you. We have here our fuel pump connected and assembled, and we are going to put this back to the fuel tank. So this is going in like that. Pretty easy. Need to make sure that those stay there. Okay, so we have those here. Okay, so this is out. Let's grab this one. Okay, so we have one. Let's go for the other. Oh gosh. Okay, this is easier. And let's see how it's coming. This side. Whoa. Yep. Okay, done. So let's tie this up. Okay, so we have this one. All right. So now let's put back the screws, the little ones first. So now all the last four, but before tighten those, what I'm going to do is I'm going to perform a test.